I'm not old, but I'm not young anymore. Middle age seems to have come down over the years. I'm 47 and my dream was when I retired was to get on my bike and just keep riding and see where I ended up. We all have hopes and dreams. I had that sort of feeling, well, this will all be okay, I've been ill before. You're not thinking completely straight. It was about losing my family were my initial fears. I lost their vision down my left side and then I started to lose my speech. My arm wouldn't work, my leg wouldn't work. When I was sent up to a ward after probably about 12 hours of tests, this might be a little bit more serious than they thought. A full-blown stroke the day after is probably when the emotions hit. My lowest emotional point is planning to take my own life, not saying that there's any future left. I'd never describe it as a selfish feeling. I don't feel I'm a good father anymore. When I talk about guilt, I feel guilty that I even felt like that, and I've got a beautiful family and good friends. I never thought I'd ever have thoughts like that before, and I feel like I'd failed people even thinking like that. When I was sick, we'd spend a lot of time sitting together and talking. It helps to keep me calm, and certainly there's a sense of love there. You know, what a good counsellor would do is just listen to you, so I feel he's filled that gap at times. Brings balance, I think, to my life. I'm not great being split up from the family, and I found that difficult, but I didn't think I'd get so attached to a dog. I think he knows everything. I think he can speak half a dozen languages, he can read, he understands everything that's going on. Being able to get those feelings off and certainly not be questioned. He's certainly a full member of the family. It's hard to call him a pet. I think if you haven't got a purpose in life, you haven't got anything. And I think he has a purpose. You know, he's part of the family. He makes it whole. You know, it's cliched about man's best friend, but it is really true. He's just such an integral part of the family. I think that's the special part. Probably about 2 years ago, he developed what's called a mast cell tumour on one of his ears. So he had to have that ear amputated, his left ear. Quite an emotional time, certainly for my partner and the family. When he was at his lowest, he wasn't eating, he wouldn't move, he wouldn't wake up. But he was there for me when I wasn't too great, so I like to think I'm there for him as well. I tend just to find somewhere quiet, to find somewhere calm to go. And I do think about the positives in life much more. And I've started to think much more positive about the future, so that helps. And you can say, well, my purpose in life is to be a good father. I always thought that it was. I'd say without them, and certainly without Vale, I wouldn't be sat here today.